Content
officer in 2025 WWE Hall of Fame inductee, Paul Triple H
shit. So we're here, WrestleMania 41. My fucking head on messed up. Looking at the cut.
It is my distinct honor to welcome you to Las Vegas,
Oh, I wish I was there.
where for the first time ever, right here, right now, all of you are being seen by the entire globe live now. So with that said, welcome to WrestleMania! Hello world! You are looking live at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Over 60,000 WWE fans will be in attendance tonight as we welcome you to the greatest event in entertainment. This is WrestleMania.
Jay and Gunther. I'm gonna start the show.
And here it is from the virtual streets of Southtown, all the way to WrestleMania. Introducing Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves' latest fighter, Salvatore Ganacci. Without a playable character in the minigame, Salvatore is a world-renowned artist and record producer. Hell yeah, Salvatore. Okay, now we're kicking off the show.
Oh shit. Motherfucker. Oh, good.
Come on, Wade! Wade! What a moment! Guys, need a little insane center! Would be the first time! The Raiderettes from the Las Vegas Raiders to the NFL are here. Thank you for the hospitality, Tom Brady and the Las Vegas Raiders. Your stadium is immaculate. And this place is upside down. Early.
I thought that he drew his name.
Here he comes, Pat. Straight up at Jey Uso, the biggest night of his career. The winner of the Royal Rumble. Stay on beat, Cole. Tell me the time. Stay on beat. I'm just excited to be here. We all are, baby. It's WrestleMania. In this particular WrestleMania will be one that Jey Uso will remember for the rest of his life. When a documentary is made about the right-hand man, tonight will be in it. Could it be the first time he's a world champion?
He's gonna win, bro.
Or tonight he is his heart broke. Out of the ring, together.
Curious to see if Jimmy's gonna come out though. He pulls out with the black hoodie.
Wayne, you might have to call the whole show. Quite happily, I'm sure it'll be a vast improvement from YouTube jumping out of the blocks at an 11. I will say, in an entire stadium, eating to the max right now, Jey Uso seems remarkably restrained. He's the only one that can restrain himself from. Well, it's all excitement for everyone else, but Jey Uso is the man that has to now step in the ring with the ring general Gunther. All the celebrations. Because everybody's having fun. Even Rick Rubin is getting in the front row. I like that. Big brain man from a lot of great songs. This being a banger, Drew and Drew. How do you do, Ricky Root? Hey, look at Jay eating right next to our lucky Slim Jim sweepstakes winner, who is living the ultimate fan experience thanks to Slim Jim. Need a little excitement? Snap in to a Slim Jim. Come on, Oops! Come on, Oops! And baby, help WrestleMania! Come on, Blair. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania. Pat McAfee and I are here, and for the first time at the announce desk, it is WrestleMania debut. Wade Barrett, welcome, partner. I'm so pumped up for this. I know it might not have seen so much like that during the eating experience. I'm trying to pace myself. This is a massive show with massive matches, and I'm so honored to be a part of this process. Hey, even the Spanish announcers, Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto.
The Spanish announcers. Estamos invitados, sí, sí, sí. Hola, hola. Vamos a caballeros, solo aquí estamos. Bro, this thing. They're funny.
Well, the stars are out tonight. We'd like to welcome Jordan Sheikh, the chairman of the GEA from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They welcome us into their country a couple of times a year. He's enjoying WrestleMania.
Let's see who else is there.
Welcome to the show, Turkey. Thank you for coming. We're leading
see more people.
with the biggest wagon in WWE.
There's never going to be a lot of celebrities there.
Let's start WrestleMania 41. So let's get down to business now. Wade hit the nail on the head. All the fun and games are over here in a couple of minutes for Jey Uso. He comes in tonight, Wade, 0-6 in World Championship matches in his career. Perhaps more importantly, 0-3 when it comes to going one-on-one with Gunther. Well, pressure is no greater than right here at WrestleMania. Jey's been here before. He's done it before. He's done it
Could be wrong, I don't know.
He stands alone in it.
I remember he faced him for the Intercontinental Champion last year.
He's not alone at all.
Jimmy crossed upon him and then set on the next event. Two, but I don't know if the third time happened. I must have not watched it.
Gunther marching his way to the ring. He has only been pinned by two men since arriving on the scene on Monday Night Raw a number of years ago. One was Cody Rhodes back at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia in November.
Yeah.
The other was a year ago, Pat right here at WrestleMania when he went into the matchup a heavy favorite against the the underdog Sami Zayn. Sami would go on to upset Gunther and
He
end
did,
the
I remember that.
66-day reign as champion. And certainly Sami Zayn is a very capable competitor, so maybe Gunther took him less seriously than he should. A record at 51-3, this man wins and wins and wins some more. Doesn't understand losing. But the last couple of weeks, he seemingly has lost himself a little bit with Jey Uso barking back. Ladies and gentlemen, this match tonight is presented by Slim Jim against Savage, with America's favorite golden spicy meat stick. Snap in to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Also making her WrestleMania debut tonight, our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
Oh yeah, no more Samantha.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther.
Jey Uso won the 2025 Royal Rumble. He would go on to pick this man, Gunther, to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Wait, a lot of people have questioned the decision of why Uso would pick this monster known as Gunther.
Well, it's a mountain to climb from the word go. For the past 3 months, Gunther has been at his brutalist worst. It looked like it had crumbled Jey Uso from the off, but the last 2 weeks, we've seen a very different version of main event Jey.
You win the Royal Rumble, you have an opportunity to be a world champion. No matter who you face, it's going to be tough. This one might be the toughest of them all. Talked a lot over the past couple of weeks, the fact that after bloodying and bludgeoning Jey Uso's brother Jimmy, that Gunther sent Jey Uso into another space, into another plane. Jey Uso's been intense. Jey Uso has been focused and perhaps Wade. For the first time, Gunther has lost some control of this situation.
Yeah, it's been a morphing act by Jey Uso, and that morphing act has completely rattled the champ. Everything Gunther thought he knew about Jey Uso has come out the window.
I think everything Jey Uso thought he knew about Jey Uso has gone out the window. Feels like a new person as of late, as we wait each other out here a little bit on the big stage. The problem for Jey, I mentioned before, 0-3 in one-on-one matches with Gunther back in 2024 when Jey Uso was the Iron Man in the Rumble that year.
Let's get started.
15 minutes before being eliminated by Gunther. We're underway. Are you surprised, Wade, that Jey Uso went with a collar and elbow tie-up to start this match?
Yeah, I am completely. Listen, the mindset of Jey Uso may have appeared to have changed over the past 2 weeks. Physically, he's still the same guy. That's the problem. Physically, nobody.
Oh, and Jey firing back to the right, and he drops Gunther. And Gunther now back on his heels, and he's going to roll out of the ring now to readjust.
All right, forget everything I just said. Physically, that did indeed rock Gunther. But when Gunther feels a weakness on himself, he fixes it and comes back stronger.
Jey Uso has actually put on some muscle over the last few months. He's got a new neck tat, so physically he's different as well coming in here. And I think what Gunther just realized was, wait a minute, Jey Uso can throw hands if he has to. Yeah, real contrast in styles in this matchup. Gunther is steadfast, machine-like. He's redefined brutality here in WWE. For Jey Uso, he's flashy, he's quick, he's a veteran, looking to outsmart Gunther here tonight, which I'm not sure you could do against the Ring General.
Well, Gunther leaves no stone unturned in his preparation, especially for the biggest matches here at WrestleMania. Jey Uso simply cannot outmaneuver the champ physically.
Side headlock. And Pat, if you're Gunther, you want to try to ground and pound Uso tonight. Absolutely. Gunther's trying. everything in sight.
Big shoulder tackle, Uso with his quickness moves out of the way. And Jey Uso with a shoulder tackle of his own. Shot by Gunther.
Yeah, those are going to be the equalizers here.
And a step up into Curry drops the champ again.
So far, it's a filling out process. Jay, his left arm is hurt.
Well, here's the shocking moment. That huge chop from Gunther there. Jay just ate it. It rattled him, but he didn't go down. That has surprised the big Austrian.
The dominant champion who's held the title 80% of his career in WWE. 870 days as the NXT UK champ. 666 days as the Intercontinental champion. 258 days now as the world champ since way back at SummerSlam. One thing Gunther has to do, Pat, is not allow the crowd to get into this match.
Step back there once the eating started. Maybe it is in his against him.
Being a former NFL player, explain to us the importance of the momentum of the crowd to help your team.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing. Stats and analytics don't really know how to explain it, but if the vibes are good and they're going, oh, confidence is high.
Not enough. And Gunther into the cover now. Jay forced to kick out. I'm not sure you want to try to overpower Gunther here.
Yeah, and I guess you're overestimating the importance of crowd noise when it comes to Gunther. A lot of people, yes, it will affect. Gunther is just built so different. He's got the granite mindset. Noise from the peanut gallery is not going to affect him at all.
NBA Finals the playoffs are on. This is more important.
That right hand that Austrian man can do. He's devastated.
Jay, body slam.
And now Gunther backed it up into the corner again, and Jey Uso caught him. And Jey now starting to roll. Gunther, the champion, could be in some trouble. Gunther was not expecting. Oh, that chop will stop Jey in his tracks.
That shit is
as he
nasty, bro.
falls to the floor.
That's what I was talking
I
about.
feel like I'm gonna take one day. That shit is gonna
It's been 100
hurt.
miles an hour from
This is
Jey
gonna be
Uso.
marked
It has
red,
rattled
bro.
the champ on occasion.
This is gonna be red.
Killer blow like that changes everything.
And again, another look at this chop.
It's his finisher.
Boom!
If he
Bro,
hits it,
hello.
it could be over immediately.
Remember, guys,
Literally.
don't worry for Gunther here. He's got the champion's advantage. Jey must pin or submit Gunther to win the title.
This is the pace that Gunther likes. It was that 100 miles an hour stuff from Jey Uso that was playing into Uso's game plan. Now this is all back to the drawing board.
Gunther goes 6'4", 250. Vienna, Austria, and that big
Fucking
uppercut drops
big,
Jey
bro.
again. And now it almost feels like, Pat, that Gunther's starting to settle in.
Yeah, this is right where Gunther
I remember
likes
he used to be fat and then fucking
He's
Vince
in
told him
complete
he was
control.
weight.
You are
And
at
he
his
did.
mercy, and he's chomping and thumping your body down.
And if you were Jey Uso,
I'm
wait,
fat
this
too.
is what you had
I
to
gotta
try.
lose some weight.
Absolutely. You asked anyone 3 weeks ago. Jey Uso had zero chance in this match. All that's changed in the meantime is a couple of fired-up speeches from Jey Uso. Physically, he's exactly the same, and now he's getting dominated by Gunther. This was inevitable.
You don't think that affected Gunther emotionally at all?
Until the bell rings, and then something switches in the mind of Gunther. And
Yeah.
this version appears.
And now the match settling into the point where I believe many people thought this match would be, that the dominance of Gunther didn't want to believe, he wanted to believe in Jey. And Jey with a spear! He caught him out of midair with a spear, chased down to steal a win over Gunther, who's got to kick it too. Now, if you're the champion, Wade, that's going to knock you all on a sword.
Yeah, and if everything you're saying, Wade, is true, then Jey Uso didn't just spear Gunther out of his boots and almost win the title right here in Las Vegas.
Take another look at this. Spear connects to perfection, but to be honest, Gunther absorbed it, kicked out at exactly the right moment, keeps the match alive, and really, Jey Uso took too long to follow it up.
You got to wonder if Jey got all that spear in full momentum, but Jey's still fighting back, and Gunther seems to be on his heels of it here.
Jey Uso is back in charge.
Oh, wow! Never mind!
The biggest equalizer in the game. For whatever you want at Gunther. Wait a second.
Went to the powerbomb, and Jey turned it into a Samoan drop. Great counter by Jey. He's been beaten by that powerbomb before.
I'll tell you this, Jey Uso is as locked in as I have ever seen him. I go back 16 years with that guy. This is a very different, more combative version of Jey Uso.
Referee Sean Bennett, the official in this World Championship matchup. Gunther now will not allow Uso to get to the top rope. Gunther will meet him there, however. And now the world champion looking to take control. Hooking Uso. Top rope now for Gunther. And that suplex driving Jey Uso across the ring. There's a throw off the top rope. And there's a dinosaur drop kick by the gargantuan Gunther, who now looks to put Uso away with a power bomb. And this is what we are afraid of. Stacks him up for the win. And the retention and a kick out at 2 by Jey. How did Jey kick out of that?
Well, Gunther is transforming the game before our eyes. No one in history has stacked any offense in a row quite like Gunther. This was the final piece in the puzzle, the highest stacked powerbomb. Final piece until it wasn't. Jey Uso still has some result left in it.
What a night tonight at Allegiant Stadium. We kick off WrestleMania Saturday with the World Heavyweight title on the line. Over 60 be in this building tonight in Las Vegas.
Absolutely electrifying atmosphere. WrestleMania weekends are a must-do for any human with breath.
It's been a wild 24 hours already. Right hand, big slap by Gunther, drops Jey again. And now Gunther looking to deliver yet another power bomb to Jey Uso. Jey Uso turning around with a nice rock. And now Jey Uso spear again by Jey.
Oh shit.
Jey's got Gunther hurt. Gunther's down. Jey Uso's gonna look to go up top. Is it Jey's moment?
It's not gonna happen. It's too quick.
Jey from the
Not
top
yet.
rope, splash connecting.
He's gonna kick out.
Cover. Gunther kicks out at 2.
Well, they both now
If he
dropped
wins,
their
everybody's gonna go
heaviest
fucking
artillery, and it
ape shit.
simply hasn't worked.
If he loses,
Gunther has
they're gonna go ape shit, but
Jey beats him
they're just
to the
gonna boo
ropes
and
with
boo
this spear,
and
this
boo and
time
boo and boo.
following it up with
Not
the
pretty much just kills Jay's
But Gunther is the champ
momentum
for a reason, and this
or
one is
anybody
on.
taking
It's
him
interesting
seriously.
because
Man.
both the men have hit their finishers, their Uso splash, the power bomb, and you got to believe his frustration, I should say, starting to set in for Gunther.
What the hell's Gunther doing? He's taking his bat and ball and going home.
Jimmy, where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy?
And Jey Uso, now look at the referee bending and a duck out of the way. And Gunther used the belt as a weapon. Jey Uso with a belt to the face. Gunther
Oh,
now
ref,
up to
you
the
saw him
top rope.
talking to you. You didn't you see the belt in his
Gunther
hand?
gonna retain and steal this matchup. Kick out by Jey.
How the hell is the
The
referee
facts.
letting Jey Uso?
And now the frustration is setting in, Wade. Gunther realized that was his opportunity, and now locking in the sleeper. His choke is
There's
locked
gonna be
in.
an L ending if that's how it ends.
happened to Jimmy a couple weeks ago.
Indeed, and Jey Uso was
Doesn't even look like
watching. His brother was choked out,
fucking cinched in,
in
bro.
the center of the ring. WWE fans trying to rally Jey Uso some way, somehow. Jey trying to make it to the rope. Gunther going to turn it around now and lock it in.
The eyes of Jey Uso slowly fading. This is the last roll of the dice if he can't get to that rope.
Jey trying to make it to the rope. Gunther doing a nice job blocking. Oh no! Drags Jey back to the center of the ring, and now it's just a matter of time.
Squeezing the soul out of the body of Jey Uso, still scrambling.
They made it to the rope. Jey made it to the rope. Great move by Jey. Made it to the rope. The official gives Gunther a 5 to break.
I thought that was it, Wayne. I thought Gunther was going to do what he's done so many times in the past, and that's just make Jey Uso go night.
We ain't night quite yet, but things are getting incredibly close.
Gunther screaming at Uso. Obviously frustrated. Trying to figure out what he needs to do to put Jey away. A couple of vicious knees to the jaw of Jey Uso. And another chop. And Gunther's ticked off right now.
You get hit with a title, your brain is scrambled. Jey Uso at this point completely defenseless. I'm starting to question the likelihood of Jey Uso's ongoing aliveness.
You saw the official, Sean Bennett, again, checking on Jey Uso. Jey says, just bring it. And now another chop by Gunther. Uso is laughing. Jey Uso is laughing
That's
at
crazy.
the chops from Gunther.
Jey Uso said, you know the family I grew up in? You think you're going to be able to out-tough me?
That's true.
And another one walked
Roman
right
Reigns
into
was
that.
his
Dropped Jey to the
cousin.
knees. Not sure that was wise.
He
But
did some crazy shit to him back in the day, bro.
all you want. Imminently, Jey Uso is going to start looking like Jimmy did several weeks ago.
That's a really good point. Gunther promised he would bloody and bludgeon and batter Jey Uso in this match tonight.
Gunther waiting for Jey to get back to his feet.
Oh, Jey back to his feet. Nice blow by Uso. World champ puts on the left arm and a shot to Jey.
Caving up.
And another chop. Drops the challenger.
At this point, Jey Uso clearly is not thinking like the normal Jey Uso, and the referee needs to keep a close eye on this. Part of the job of the referee is to protect competitors when they can't protect themselves.
It's a championship fight. Jey Uso is nowhere near quit.
Jey fighting back. There's been some physical, vicious championship matches in all genres here in Las Vegas over the years. Gunther and Jey now exchanging blows like massive heavyweights in the middle of the ring. What's going to give here? And Gunther with a clothesline. Jey still on his feet. A clothesline to Gunther as well. Jey still standing tall.
Fuck.
Boom.
And that'll knock the champ down.
He ate those shits.
Jey Uso
He ate them
looking like
shits.
a man possessed.
This one
He's Samoan.
through a toughness war.
Wait,
With
That shit
Gunther
is
in
nothing
one.
to him.
we talked about it on the countdown show. You never know when you're ever going to get another opportunity at the World Championship. You got to take it when you can. And now Gunther from behind. The choke now on Uso. Able to duck from underneath. Nice German suplex by Jey.
Ain't taking a minute, but he can't take too long. Gunther will take advantage.
Jey going deep into the playbook tonight.
Jey Uso is basically hitting Gunther's greatest hits on Gunther right now. That clothesline, that German suplex. Gunther, whatever he expected tonight, it certainly was not this.
There's a great game plan developed here by Jey Uso. And Jey down there again, that's that big dinosaur drop kick. Drops the number one contender in his tracks. Gunther now, center of the ring. Hoisting Jey Uso up, powerbomb and says to Jey with a counter. Jey counters. Jey's got Gunther in a powerbomb of his own.
Shit.
Yes, again, pulling out moves from the repertoire of the champ.
Studying film. Throwing his game.
Jey just hit Gunther
Got the
with
super
a
kick.
powerbomb and a super kick. And suddenly Uso showing signs of life.
The spear.
A power bomb to the ring general.
Roman Reigns told us on Pat McAfee show Friday how proud he was of Jey Uso in this opportunity tonight. Spear! Speaking of Roman Reigns, a spear by Jey. Gunther's down. Jey's gonna climb high. Go on, Jey.
Do it.
Uso splash.
I don't think that's it.
Smart by Jey. One didn't get it done last time, so Jey is gonna
Yeah.
try to develop
He's
it.
gonna do it twice. Maybe 3 times.
A second Uso
Second.
splash.
Rolls through again.
Third.
I think he's thinking.
Maybe. Maybe this might be it.
Splashes.
Well, Gunther looks like a being man already.
Jey Uso going for the trifecta in Vegas. Connects this
Alright,
time to
let's
the
see.
back of Gunther. Does Jey have a chance? Does Jey Uso have a chance for the upset of the year?
Is Jey Uso about to be world champion?
You're a man, man. You're putting all on Jey Uso.
Exactly.
And now Jey with a
Oh, okay.
with a sleeper on
Alright.
Gunther, turning Gunther's offense around him. Uso's got it locked in on Gunther. Gunther's fading.
He won. Oh, shit. He won.
You guys want to talk about poetic justice? Jey Uso turned the tables tonight
Exactly.
on Gunther. Jey Uso's world champion. Jey Uso wins his first title. He rolled the dice on the script and it paid off. Gunther tapped out. Wait, take us through the end of it.
What a miracle performance from Jey Uso. This is where it looked like the
That's an out referee.
connecting with
He's sucking with the belt and then do nothing.
Championship, following it up with this
Then he tries to do a splash.
But something came over Jey
Nope.
Uso tonight, and he refused to be denied. And
Gunther tapped out.
throwing everything he had at the man. But Jey was simply equal to it and more.
Jey did it. Jey Uso did it.
Hitting Gunther with multiples of his own offense, then pulling out Jey Uso's own greatest hits. The spear, the splash, we saw multiple super kicks, but this was the poetic moment that Michael Cole mentioned. Just when Jey
He had to get his
Uso
look back.
thought
He had to get revenge.
he saw a vision of his own brother covered in blood, and this is how he chose to defeat the man that put Jimmy Uso in that state.
Ladies
Yeah,
and
where's
gentlemen,
Jimmy?
a career that started a couple of decades ago in a small promotion that was before NXT, known as
Hello?
Day one.
Jimmy's here.
This is just day one of the Jey Uso
Now we just need Jimmy to win the belt.
World Champion.
we know that Jey Uso's father, the Hall of Famer Rikishi, is somewhere in this stadium tonight. Pat, you remember, and Wade, you were there that night with me, back in Indianapolis, Indiana. The night that Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble, when you and I walked into a bar at our hotel, and Rikishi, Jay's father, was there, and he ran up to us, and he gave us a massive hug, and there were tears in his eyes as he watched his son win the Rumble. You can only imagine what Rikishi is doing tonight, because he can call his son the World Heavyweight Champion. You talk about working your ass off, doing it the right way, winning over every single human in the WWE universe, and then cashing in on the grandest stage of them all to become world champion. You're talking about a dream come true. You're talking about an iconic storyline that'll live forever. You're talking about a youth documentary that might be about a future proof in this industry. Jey Uso's world champ, Cole. Why don't you go on in? Eat a little bit. Congratulations to the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Say it one time, Pat. Jey Uso.
Bro, what the fuck? There we go. Nah, security phone calling. I still gotta add.
Then we should have stopped back there.
It was okay match. It was good. The ending was, you know, I would have liked Jimmy to be there, but I would like him to pull up with the black hoodie. He was wearing all black. Not a bad match. I feel like it could have been more like emotion. Like the way they could have booked it, like have Mick look like Gunther was gonna win, have him really beat Jay down so bad, something like that. But that was good. We all knew who was gonna win. Now wait to see what the next match would be.
It'll always be
The Tribal Chief.
tonight belongs to the American Nightmare. The Queen.
I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be back.
And what a night. Jey Uso, the new world heavyweight champion. And the amazing visuals you're seeing tonight at WrestleMania are presented by Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Get ready to rev it up with the legendary fighting game, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Comes to your PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on April 24th. Man, the celebrities are out in Vegas tonight, Pat. That is right. Shout out to everybody that came through, including 9-time Grammy Award-winning music producer and genius Rick Rubin. Big wrestling fan, massive supporter, as is Chris Angel, host of Mind Freak, currently live at Cirque du Soleil in Las Vegas. He once sawed a man in half and put him back on TV in the same half hour. And ladies and gentlemen, George Kittle, a 6-time Pro Bowler, taking a beer to the face to celebrate WrestleMania. Oh my
What
God,
was that?
that beer looks so good. Provided by Goodyear, the best seat in the house since 1925. Happy Fun to the Goodyear blimp. I'm still worked up over what Jey Uso accomplished moments ago. Well, the sun sets on the era of positivity and awakens a frightening New Day.
Oh yeah, New Day versus War Raiders.
In a World Tag Team Championship clash. Up next, for now, here's an exclusive look at New Day's pursuit of the titles the War Raiders have held since December.
Honestly, that hasn't really happened around it. I kind of miss.
When we started this 10 years ago,
yeah, Biggie.
all we had was each other.
This would really got me
I am
hooked.
medically cleared to return to this ring. I am going to remind the two of you exactly who you are. You left us. I broke my neck. You chose yourself over us. You are never going to be medically clear. And since that's the case, why don't you get the hell out of this ring and get back to your desk where you belong?
This was a W move.
It's a new era of the New Day, and nobody likes it. We came out. I think it's best if you find somewhere else to change it. If you don't let us speak, eternal pride.
Even his mom fucking just looked up.
You know all that we've done. Xavier Woods' family has turned on him because
What? That's crazy. Blue Day.
Shame yourselves. How about everybody shut up? You are looking at the greatest tag team to ever step foot in professional wrestling. How about this? Taste of what the New Day is willing to do to get our titles back. We demand what we are owed and what we deserve. And that is a title match for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. It's a new day.
run your mouths about how the New Day is the greatest tag team of all time. But the fact of the matter is, the War Raiders have blazed a path of world domination for more than a decade.
World Tag Team titles on the line. We had you beat.
You took the coward's way out. You knew you couldn't beat us. You say this is about these titles, but it's about more than these championships now. You took this to a whole new level. Because you didn't come for these titles. You came for my neck. Trying to end my career. So at WrestleMania, this isn't going to be a match. Hell, this isn't even going to be a fight. This is
War.
war. It's been war the whole time. But the warpath stops at WrestleMania when we take back what belongs to us. And we remind the entire world that your boys, the New Day, are the greatest tag team on the face of the planet Earth. Every irrelevant and immature member of the WWE Universe will have no choice but to drop to their knees, raise their hands to the sky, and scream in unison, thank God for the New Day. It's your boys, the New Day.
That's one way to put it.
It's not bad. It's alright. It's just there's no flow. The beat is good, but it's gotta like there's a better theme song. I really don't know. Like, what is the ultimate, like, the best tag team theme song? Like, which tag team has the best walkout music? We have the Hardy Boys. That one is catchy. Pretty much, I don't know what else, but that's all I know. Hardy Boys. There's many other tag teams, but this one is better. But I think it's better than the other one. The other one's more like kid friendly. It's kind of cheesy, but
Interesting, guys.
but
Xavier Woods
it's
is
an upgrade.
6 at WrestleMania. Kofi Kingston is just 2 and 13 at the big show.
Damn, that's their record. That's crazy.
Every superstar performing will wear a commemorative WrestleMania patch that will be inserted in the top trading cards later this year. And beginning on Monday's episode of WWE Raw, any debuting superstar will sport the main roster debut patch, which will similarly be featured in a future set of top WWE trading cards. You never know. You might pull that one-of-one top trading card.
Talking about what superstars are wearing tonight. How about these outfits from the New Day? First of all, really a nod to WrestleMania 9's Giant Gonzalez.
How did that work out?
If you smell chloroform right now, keep that on ice. However, look closer at the patch. There is a three-headed
I'm not really into this match. I didn't really care for it. I just wanted to just be quick. It shouldn't be no more than 20 minutes. If there's more than that, that's a stretch. That's too much.
I understand the perspective of the New Day. Big E was an albatross.
I don't know. Should I switch something?
I hope George Kittle beats their ass right here, right now.
This is not acceptable.
Who is this? I don't know what the fuck.
Beat him up, George. This is not an NFL field. Let them
You got a match. You got a match.
Wait a minute.
You got a match.
George Kittle acting like a
Oh,
man,
it's
screaming
cool.
at the New Day. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
I think he swore. That was the problem. You should have punched him, George.
Should have punched him.
You know what time it is?
It's time for war with the War Raiders.
Raw is war. Raiders.
Mania,
I'm not interested in that.
They are the World Tag Team Champions. Eric Sinaga, the War Raiders.
I feel like the audience is the same way. They really don't even
When you
fuck
see
about
him, you
this.
know.
After what we saw the last first match,
And they are defending the tag titles from Raw. That is World Tag Team titles.
this is winning for.
Eric and Ivar dressed as Clash of Clan characters tonight.
This is winning concerning their energy for later. We got more matches to come. We got Sherwin and Tiffany. That's gonna be interesting. There's the beef, the real life beef they got. Then the main event, triple threat. Everybody's gonna be up for that because we don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna win. I can't tell you who's gonna win. I can't tell you what's gonna happen with Paul. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. But
And then you go down to Pekka. This is a robot like true with high damage and good armor.
I don't know what to say. Who's gonna win? Is this or even New Day's gonna win? If not, then this whole fucking character change is your turn. This fucking pointless. Just for no reason. And also with Big E, there was no nothing about that. I don't know. Who told you? I don't know. He might come back. He said he could come back. I don't know what. But maybe he'll come back later this year, next year. Classic.
War Raiders defending the titles against
Pekka starting this match for the War Raiders.
That would actually be Eric, and now the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods trying to double team Eric of the War Raiders.
Big time right from Xavier that he just laughs at.
Eric just uses him as a battering ram against Xavier Woods. War Raiders won the tag titles back in December. Tag mate Ivar is now the legal man.
War Raiders are so damn innovative.
Yeah, it was double team just beat Ivar on the full New Day member.
Listen, both War Raiders have had major neck surgeries in their career. We've talked about that in the past. That's part of the reason why they are completely reckless with their own bodies in pursuit of victory. And this does not look good for New Day right out of the blocks.
No risk it, no business.
Cross body.
That shit is funny.
Pancakes. Now they are a pair of pancakes after that.
That's a
Pancakes. Oh, because he's fat.
Tag mate. Here comes Eric of the War Raiders.
They're in complete control here, looking to do a little tag team wrestling. War Raiders.
And look at this 330-pound man covered by Eric for the win. Kick out somehow by Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods got 330 pounds to his face, not once, but actually twice, and somehow kicked out at two.
I hope that our ring announcer, Alicia Taylor, is upset over the fact that Xavier Woods stole her haircut for this match tonight.
Yes, you can be inspired by the greats even when everybody hates you.
Oh, and look at this.
He did?
Xavier Woods intercepting Eric, and now the attack is underway.
Nigga has no mercy, man. They don't give a fuck who they're from. They don't care who they disrespect, man.
They're not scared to kind of do anything they got to do to win again. And that's kind of been the MO of this New Day. Kofi's parents are actually pulling for the War Raiders.
A lot of people are taking shots at the New Day because of their treatment of Big E. The truth is they had to change something.
Look at this.
They become a nostalgia act.
And now right to the back of Eric. And remember, and we're going to harp on this because we have to, the surgically repaired neck of Eric, which almost cost him his wrestling career a number of years ago. Cover now to win the tag titles. Look for the leg kick out by Eric in 2.
Well, tonight is really the acid test for the New Day. Was it a good idea to jettison Big E, win the titles, and all is forgiven? And this is part of the journey for them getting back to championship gold that they have not held in several years.
And you know what's interesting, guys? They know each other so well. They've met over a dozen times over the past number of years. Been a tremendous rivalry between these two teams.
A New Day's potential.
Oh, and look at that.
Future Hall of Famers. I think a lot of people would say guaranteed.
Hall of Famers are cover now and a kick out.
A lot of people would say guaranteed future Hall of Famers, but with the way they're operating, they might burn enough bridges that nobody wants them in the Hall of Fame. But if they win another title in this new era, new version of the New Day, you're talking about greatest of all time conversations forever.
I think you're already there. I mean, they held 11 plus the NXT championship, but it's been over 2 years since they've been tag titles.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods again targeting the back of the neck of Eric. Great strategy by the New Day. Hooks the arm and the leg. That was a great cover there.
Yeah, superb, tightly hooked. There's a lot left in the tank of Eric. Although that neck of his is surely taking a ton of abuse thus far. And Ivar on the outside, desperate to get himself in there.
Hockey, one of the greatest of all time, Ric Flair.
Walking into tribute.
Seemed like it. Shot by Woods, and now Eric trying to fight back. Desperation time now for Eric.
This is why New Day is so special. Is they completely isolated Eric, got him on the wrong side of the tracks, and now they're dropping the hammer.
Now they're going to steal one out of the book of the great Hardy Boys, but Eric catches Kofi Kingston in midair and drops him right onto the back of Xavier Woods.
I mean, the New Day were taking their sweet-ass time there. It was only a matter of time before the War Raiders were able to gain their ground. And Ivar was looking to get into the match.
Arrogance kicking in for the New Day. Starting to showboat too much.
Tag,
And what an error.
Ivar, 300-plus pounder with a big back body drop to Kofi Kingston. I mentioned Kofi's record, not stellar at WrestleMania unless the cross body, but he did the world title here. Kofi Mania, of course, a number of years ago.
Just a 330-pound weapon, this guy.
How impressive is Ivar when he gets a
Oh, sit down, Kofi! Goes splat! Cartwheel! And down goes Woods.
an arsenal of moves a guy that big should never ever possess.
I was calling for war in Vegas.
Back to his feet is Kofi Kingston. Ivar not. Lifting Kofi up. Kofi able to get out of it with a kick right to the face.
Big heel to the chin there by Kofi. Perfect place.
Referee Eddie Orengo.
Always has a great faith, a great eye on the call.
Big Mets fan has one today. Here's the double team.
Watch this.
Try to double team, and Ivar going to take out all members of the New Day.
Ivar really has to do this on his own with Eric down and seemingly out. I would not put it past the big man.
Now what's he thinking?
It's got to be a scary sight back. Can you imagine? 300-plus pounder heading up to the top rope now, and Xavier Woods going to meet him there.
Bad spot to be staring at those cheeks, knowing something bad's coming.
And the honor roll by Woods.
Was the beat too long for Eric? Excuse me, Ivar, as he was going skyward.
That's the thing about the New Day. They might be down, but they're never out. Always on time.
And focusing on Ivar, who had a neck injury as well. Eric, going to kick right out of midair.
I'll meet you halfway, Eric says.
Xavier Woods knocked out of the ring. Went for a full Nelson. Nice counter by Kofi. Trouble in paradise.
Really cleaning the clock of Eric, cleaning out the ring, and now it's one-on-one.
Has to turn his attention to Ivar now. Kofi catches him with a kick right to the face. Kofi Kingston now. Going up to the top rope, going to fly. Ivar able to duck underneath. Kofi rolls through. Big spinning heel kick by Ivar.
How the hell did he get his knee up that high? Right on time, Kofi's face eats Ivar's knees.
Now going for a second bite of the cherry. We've seen this before from the big man. Lots of devastation ahead.
They do stay slow. They have broken the legs of Kofi. Cover from the top rope. There's the big limit break elbow by Woods.
Perfect timing from Xavier Woods.
Cover. Almost had him, and Ivar had to kick out. What a sequence.
I thought the top ropes broke.
Check out Ivar here on the top rope. Barely gets over. I think he slipped on the top rope. Just about made it through. With that transition into a pin gave Xavier Woods just enough time to bust that thing wide open.
Just an incredible scene at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Over 60,000 here. First night of a two-night WrestleMania. WrestleMania Saturday. This is for the World Tag Titles. The War Raiders against the New Day.
War Raiders defending their titles in a brawl here to start this.
Last guy you want to be slugging it out with is Big Eric. If you're Xavier Woods, you're never going to win that one.
Eric pumped up. Oh, kick right in the midsection by Woods. Xavier Woods, former king of the ring. Looks for the honor roll again. Eric now finally gets the full Nelson in, and a knee right to the back of the head. Oh, and listen to that kick.
He
Screams in his face as well. Eric's lost his damn mind. When he go for a cover there?
A great point. I mean, I don't know.
He wants more. The war want more. They come through so much abuse have the New Day. Now it's punishment time.
Oh, and from behind, Kofi Kingston saving Xavier Woods.
Eric just lost his mind there temporarily. Taken over by Rage, but it might be academic
They
now.
double team now, looking for the War Machine. And look at this. Kofi Kingston caused Ivar to lose his balance. He landed on the back of his neck.
It was behind the referee's back. Nicely done by the New Day. The fix may well be in here.
Tag made now. Xavier Woods is now the legal man. Frequent tags by New Day.
Kofi with a super genius play.
Remember the bad neck as well. From the top rope, Woods with some daylight. Cover by Woods, hook of the leg. Kofi Kingston with the obsession.
Oh shit!
With a 12-tag team title.
Ah, they cheated. He holds his foot. Like a GTA mission after they win. They fucking run.
You know, Wade, to be honest, that was highway robbery, and there's a reason the New Day are running out of Las Vegas.
Running like they stole something. Kofi certainly assisted with the pin, but what a win for the New Day.
Re-energized, reinvigorating New Day, but this to the jaw by Eric as the War Raiders went on the warpath. But hats off to the New Day, they ate everything and kept on ticking, and this is where Big Eric lost the plot completely. Woods close to out cold, but it's gone for that pin. The War Raiders went to finish the job, but too crafty was Kingston on the outside. One daylight later, and this is proof positive that jettisoning Big E was the right thing to do for the New Day.
I don't know about any of that, but you obviously saw Kofi get the assist from the outside, and now the GOAT conversation.
Now the New Day, the new tag team champions.
The tag team world.
They cheated.
Wade, you said it earlier how
Obviously
important
not
this match
surprising,
was for the
but
New Day to establish this new image they
see
have.
what they
Well,
do.
this new image has led them to become the brand new World Tag Champs.
This April, WWE comes to Clash. Clash of Mania, Clash of Clans. Play now.
Eat a Snickers.
Jeez.
Hi, French A. One more, but no yeet.
Yeet.
No yeet, just the Snickers line.
Gotcha. Yeet.
Okay, Jay, there's no yeet in the script.
No yeet. Yeet.
No yeet.
Yeet.
No yeet.
Yeet.
No yeet.
No yeet. Yeet.
No yeet yeet.
Yeet.
Why do you keep saying yeet?
Eat a Snickers, those.
You eat a Snickers.
Snickers satisfies.
What's the news?
Well, they're watching WrestleMania live tonight in Cosm in Dallas, Texas. It's, of course, the interactive, immersive experience where if you can't make it to a premium live event like WrestleMania, you're going to want to do it right here. And they were celebrating the victory of the new world champ, Jey Uso, tonight. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada, over the weekend for, of course, WrestleMania, which is brought to you in part by Jackpot. Download the Jackpot Lottery app to start ordering lottery tickets right on your smartphone. New customers use code WWE for your first ticket free. A lot of people hanging out.
Yeah, the entertainment capital of the world. It's WrestleMania. The stars are out. O'Shea Jackson Jr. Long time WWE fan. Also host of
Like
Podcast
O'Shea.
with Brayden and Michael J.
Shame on the devil.
Obviously, host, writer of SNL. Also special on Netflix. And ladies and gentlemen, Grammy
Jelly
Award-winning
roll.
rapper, singer, and songwriter, legend of the human down 200 pounds. Jelly Roll is in the house.
He lost
Hey,
weight?
love your brother.
And what did Jelly do on Big Night?
Crushed it. Available now on Hulu. Shout out to everybody coming out and partying with us.
And we'd like to extend a special thank you to The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi for Timeless, the theme song of WrestleMania 41 off the new album Hurry Up Tomorrow. Make sure to catch Hurry Up Tomorrow in movie theaters May 16th. A storm brew between two once close confidants, now mortal enemies.
Jade and Naomi next.
And betrayal. Up next, Jade Cargill will seek vengeance against Naomi, who seeks to prove her worth in the ring tonight. Let's first examine the shocking turn event that brought Naomi to turn against her friends for the supposed sake of her livelihood.
Hey, we need some help! Hey, we need medics! Hey, we need some help here! Paramedics!
Look, all I can say at the moment is the investigation is still ongoing. I don't see any other option besides you having to relinquish the tag team titles.
No, I don't want to do that. What are you talking about? No. If she needs a tag team partner, I can step up to the plate. Yes, Naomi has always had my back.
Naomi is standing side by side with her longtime friend, now turned tag team championship partner.
We got to move forward with just me and you, but that doesn't mean that we're going to forget about what happened to Jade. You got Nia, Candace, Tiffany, Liv, Raquel. When I find out who did it, it's on sight.
There's been a development in the Jade situation.
Is that Liv and Raquel? I knew it! I told you!
This is the 7th Women's Elimination Chamber match in history. Naomi and Liv Morgan will start things off.
Is coming.
Jade Cargill is back. We haven't seen her since she's been back. Liv Morgan, look at the look on her face. Oh, the Jade! Well. Say hello to some comeuppance. Wait a minute. Jade has attacked Naomi. Does she believe it was Naomi who attacked her a number of months ago?
Suck. She was nasty.
Not to harp on Naomi much longer, but how did you know that she was the attacker?
You know, Kathy, all I can recall is being hit from the back and being thrown on a car. And then as everything grew dark, seeing Naomi just run away. I mean, that was my big sis. I mean, how can you trust anyone after that?
I've always been a woman to do
That shit is
right
like,
thing.
she looks like Pennywise.
Me and you, we're done.
We're done.
Now that you're back,
There's some good acting, bro.
look at me.
You tried to take me out because of your own insecurities. I'm not just angry. I'm pissed.
I think about all that I've sacrificed, all that I've given, and that's what really breaks my heart.
Time has run out. This WrestleMania, the glow is fading.
At WrestleMania, I strongly advise
I'm your biggest threat
to proceed.
because a storm is coming.
Caution.
Bro, she looks mean, bro. Now I'm interested.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
Oh, wait, if Jade Cargill has her way tonight, they're going to be putting caution tape around a crime scene that Naomi's going to be in the middle of.
Well, it's been pretty rare of late that Jade Cargill has had
New theme song was rocking, man. She looks like a fucking. She looks emo now with the makeup and all that. Emo, goth,
I don't know about any of those, but I do know, like, there's been the times in the past.
Committed all of them, right?
Nancy Kerrigan, absolutely not. And there was a kicker that was stabbed one time in training camp. There are sometimes people that will attack within their own team so that they will have a chance to succeed. And that's seemingly what happened with Naomi. She made a play. That's you. So, thank God.
Good teammate. Some would want to. Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania brought to you by Nissan Hot and Spicy Firewalk. Now available in select stores and online. Nissan Hot and Spicy Firewalk is a super spicy instant ramen meal that is packed with intense, fiery, and authentic flavors. Prepare yourself for full contact flavor with a kick from a blend of chili and spices. Again, this match brought to you by Nissan Hot and Spicy Firewalk.
So good. So delicious. Shout out to this.
The weather report, bro.
Hey guys, we are just outside Allegiant Stadium near the
Not in Vegas, bro. What the fuck?
This is a perfect day. Sunny skies, calm winds,
whatever.
just an occasional light breeze. But wait a minute. The winds are starting to pick up a little bit.
Oh, really?
Clouds are moving in, and they're moving in fast.
Are they?
Oh, I hear thunder. I hear thunder. Lightning off in the distance now. It's getting stormy out here. Rain. Wait, that's rain with hail now. Holy smoke, it is escalating quickly out here. It is time to take some cover.
Oh. Storm is. That's why.
Yeah, he's graduated from your show.
He's very accurate at calling weather systems and storms.
There's a major storm brewing in Vegas.
It's a good job we're indoors, isn't it?
Why do you always have to ruin everything?
I like the metaphor, it just didn't work.
It definitely works. You feel that aura that is just pounded you right in the face. Wade Barrett, that's the storm that Jade brings everywhere she goes.
She is one mad woman. Attacked by Naomi, lost to the tag titles. Naomi playing off this whole boo-hoo.
Cut her hair down.
Oh, she took me away from my friend Bianca. Poor me. What she wanted was to get the tag team title. That's all this is about for Naomi.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Go ahead, Barrett. I know you're waiting to eat me up now.
Listen, when the milk turns sour in any of your friendships, you should be the one to pour it away. Don't be the pussycat that goes ahead and drinks it. And I applaud the fact that Naomi saw this issue growing with Jade Cargill and was the first one to strike.
Excellent. Yeah, you have a lot of knowledge about that.
I made sure I never had friends in my career. That's why nobody ever stabbed me in the back.
Here we go, Naomi and Jade Cargill one-on-one tonight. This is the
Yeah, because if you don't have friends, nobody will stab you in the back that you care about. Because if you don't have friends, you don't have people that are close with you, fuck with, who will stab you in the back. Now, if someone attacks you and all that, it's a different story. Because if you have friends, then they're just fucking haters or fucking people that are jealous and envious. That's different. So then you could be mad, but not you're kind of pissed off. You're just mad, like.
Jade made her
Talk
WrestleMania
to me, really like that,
debut
you know,
team with
right?
both Bianca and Naomi.
You want to hit on me? Fine, okay.
It felt like the entire world was
Like, don't be a pussy like from behind. Like, square up. Let's do it now.
And then somebody ran her over with a car, tried to kill her.
This is the 10th match of the career in WrestleMania for Naomi. Obviously, a lot more experience.
That's
I
crazy.
believe she actually threw it through a window cap, but nonetheless.
Oh, that's on me. I apologize.
Get your point.
That's on me. Still trying to kill him.
This isn't a Rikishi situation here.
Here's the problem.
Even though Naomi may have learned that from Rikishi, you get the point.
all of the experience of Naomi here at WrestleMania. She's had a massive career. It's been 15 years plus. She's won world championships, yet she was seen as the C-level player.
In whose eyes? Maybe in your eyes.
Yeah, and maybe
She might have felt like that. Nobody viewed her like that.
Certain commentators.
Oh, Naomi ripped into the barricade.
This really has been a storm from the off, and things are really going south from Naomi from the word go.
Wait, from it as an in-ring performer, what impresses you about Jade Cargill?
Well, it's the physicality of the woman. She is like an apparition of an angel has appeared in there, perfectly built for combat. However, I don't care how many hours you spend in the gym, you cannot protect the eyeballs.
She's an angel. I want her to be my guardian. As Naomi catches her right in the side of the face.
Absolute superstar. But Naomi's been here, done that a lot.
Dragging right outside the ring and face first with an X Factor.
But here's the deal: that strike by Naomi sums up that she has been
Oh,
completely
George for
underestimated
him.
by many,
Two
including
fingers.
Jade Cargill. This is
Saw
not
his two
the
fingers.
dactyl version of Naomi, like she's often been treated. This is a top-level superstar who's about to smash some Jade Cargill.
And now Naomi right to the arm of Jade, and this time dropping her to the floor again. And again, Naomi almost like she was waiting for her moment, not getting out of control early on.
Right on that early score.
Nice. She created this moment, obviously, made a decision. Waiting for her moment. As she did wait out the storm. Great work out of Wade and Jim can't play. Naomi in control.
Naomi taking her time now, and that's a blockbuster by Naomi outside the ring.
Everything's so smooth and easy right now for Naomi.
It is the truth of this situation between these two. It really isn't as black and white as it's often been painted. Both women do feel like they are in the right. Neither woman, though, is here just to win. They're here to wipe a rival off the face of the planet.
And again, great takedown by Naomi face first. Looking to pick up the win here over Cargill at WrestleMania and a kick out. A win for Naomi means what tonight? Wait.
Well, it's justification. It's proof that you were never the B-level player or the C-level player surrounded by others. You are, in fact, the top woman around here.
What does a loss mean for Jade Cargill?
The loss for Jade Cargill would be problematic for Jade going forward. She has all the incentive in the world to get the win. All the revenge is on her side. The momentum, motivation, the power, everything.
They try to channel the emotion into a victory tonight, but Naomi right now is dominating.
Well, have you ever seen a more confident version of Naomi? The 15-plus years that we've been watching her, she's always been the quiet, fairly timid woman who's allowed
You getting cheered?
to
That's all.
take the glow and take the spotlight.
That's pretty much like the charm. The heels get cheered, baby
Again,
faces get
Naomi
booed.
into the cover on
That's why
Cargill.
it's better to be a
Hooks
piece
the
of
leg.
shit
Jade is
than
able
just
to
a
kick
fucking
it to
good
your
guy helping people out.
Control here, matriculating through the
You're
match,
better off
Naomi.
just like that. I don't like that
Leg
people
drops,
treat
best
shit.
to see where she's at,
Maybe
kick
because
out.
you're
Okay, we'll go back to
good.
the jaw, the neck a little.
Interesting
They're gonna
submission
hate
here
your
being
fucking
applied
guts.
to
For whatever
Naomi to
reason,
Jade
they just
Cargill.
don't like you. And you all of a sudden just like
Get down
change,
right now.
or
They're trying to
maybe not the attitude, they could walk
Well, the
over
issue's
you.
for Jade Cargill.
That's another
She
problem.
doesn't have the same in-ring experience as Naomi.
And right to the back of the leg. And to your point, Wade, what a great counter.
The experience Jade Cargill does hasn't often been alongside the face of Bianca Belair, but physically there's still something left in Jade Cargill. How much remains to be seen?
What a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker in the power of Cargill.
And that's the power that we all saw in night one. That's what else. Jade Cargill's going to be in the WWE for a long time.
And now Cargill starting to build momentum. There's over 60,000 look on in Las Vegas. Jade Cargill, the powerhouse, just sends Naomi across the ring. And that power is just a God-given gift.
Also a lot of hard work. Spent hours and hours in the gym. Very explosive.
Seemingly originates from a plane higher than humanity.
Naomi, though, able to get the foot up and stop the momentum, at least momentarily, of Jade. Naomi now to the second rope. For a blockbuster again. Jade takes her right out of midair. You gotta be kidding me. Into a running power slam. Naomi somehow gets the shoulder off. That was insane.
I'm blown away by the fact that you can catch a human being flying at you from that angle, stack her vertically, and turn it into a jackhammer, and somehow Naomi kicked out.
And now with Naomi up on her shoulders, able to slip behind.
Just physics-wise, I have no idea how she was able to do that.
And a big boot down goes Naomi.
Superhuman strength.
Jade Cargill.
Jade is fired up. Retribution time against Naomi here tonight.
Smart once again from Naomi, hooking that bottom rope. Jade Cargill better keep her eye on the ball here. Too much separation, too much space. You cannot allow Naomi that.
The official Ryan Fran able to pull them and separate them off the ropes. And now Naomi on the second rope. This time going to go again. This time caught again. Naomi went to the well again and it didn't pay off. All the way slam by Jade Cargill.
You saw Jade Cargill playing possum there, just baiting in Naomi, knowing full well she had the power to catch her in full flight.
For a wrestling match, Jade Cargill's playing catch. What a beast.
It just humiliating Naomi as she stepped on her, walking over her. Cargill now heading to the second rope. Took a little bit too much time.
Way too long. It looked like she was going for a moonsault, changed her mind, and that indecision is all Naomi needed.
Kicked some dirt, wasted some time.
Naomi now from the top of Jade. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh, what a bulldog by Naomi.
Several attempts at reversals there, but the veteran Naomi got the best of it.
Up to top rope. Split leg moonsault. Connecting to Cargill. Cover now by Naomi. Jade powers out at two.
Well, it's a shocking kick out to no one more so than Naomi, who knew that should have been victory, and that must be panic stations after connecting perfectly right on the bullseye with the split leg moonsault, tightly hooked in. If that doesn't do it, what the hell else have you got in the tank, Naomi?
Especially after a top rope bulldog. Naomi. On fire.
Jade begging for more. She got one. Kick right to the jaw.
What an error. Demanding a kick on the jaw, and you get one.
And what Naomi's doing right now.
That only works in the movies, Jay.
Couple of kicks. Jade, though, able to intercept this time. Got Naomi hooked up and down. Naomi rolls through. Shoulders
Well,
out.
two.
Victory. Jade
Okay,
able to
no.
kick out. That's close.
Jay looks like a superhero
Really close.
from Marvel.
Naomi going for another submission maneuver. Almost a
The one from X-Men, what's her name? He dressed like a superhero.
And she does. Jade Cargill, great move. Now looking to power Naomi up. Cargill with Naomi on her shoulders, powering up to a vertical base. Naomi lands on her feet. This is wildly. Oh, Jade's got her up.
Too much power.
Naomi in deep trouble.
It's on the top floor.
Can you believe it? Turned it into a power bomb. And now Cargill's got her where she wants her. Jaded by Jade Cargill.
She won. She's gonna win.
What a WrestleMania performance.
That's it. That was quick.
Jade Cargill. I am blown away.
I was like, what, 10 minutes? Not even 15 minutes.
Get your favorite
10 minutes.
personality-wise. Both women playing it all on the line. Both women A++.
I don't know if it's over. I don't think this feud is over.
Naomi had full control for a large portion of this match.
Yeah, the X Factor outside the ring. This right here,
This is outer-worldly.
Completely defying physics, catching a woman flat here in that angle. Naomi went old school. What a boot to the face is the ultimate answer to whatever offense you throw. How many reversals do we see in a blink of an eye?
This was a good match. Quick.
Second
They
rope
showed off
for
his
the Olympics.
skills.
Top forward and a
Great
lot of
ring ability.
Gonna pull out some new
This wasn't a bad match.
time to do it. And then
No, no, that was it.
Jaded. Both women hats off. But Jade Cargill, what a star you are.
Naomi has nothing to be ashamed of here tonight. Jade Cargill with a star-making moment at WrestleMania. Well, after 26 years, the Wolves are back. Shipping to Southtown for full throttle battles and a saga reborn. Pre-order Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves today. Early access begins April 21st. It's time to.
No, I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over. I definitely want to see a part 2.
Take you for a ride.
Fatal Fury. So with 3 matches down, I didn't even get to talk about the New Day that match. Not that interested. It was okay. New Day, they won obviously. We all knew they were gonna win. Full turn, new character change, new everything. They had to,
What's up, WWE Universe? Guess what? SummerSlam, Matt Night, 2 nights, and I will finally be hosting.
So she's hosting? I literally saw a fucking tweet that said Kai was gonna host.
And nobody better try me.
WWE SummerSlam, a 2-night event at MetLife
No
Stadium.
one really tried it.
Go to register for pre-sale information.
Yes, those ladies are already trained. They'll fuck you up. Yeah, we know, but still, they'll fuck you up. And the man,
Can't wait for SummerSlam, but we're still in WrestleMania season. Settle any
they'll
score
fuck you up too, but
City of
in
the
another
Wolves
way.
unleash full throttle combos
But
and
you probably
devastating
like
special
that, so
moves. With the exciting Rev combat system.
that probably will be
See
a
what all
problem.
the Fury is
You know,
about.
like,
Scan the
it
QR
will
code
be,
pre-order or copy.
it will be
Now,
pleasure,
what
not
a
pain.
night it has been at WrestleMania. We got a brand new World Heavyweight Champion in Jey Uso. We got the tag champs, the New Day.
Yeah, we got 2 title changes.
Absolutely
Jade Cargill.
exceptional.
So far, 2 title changes.
WrestleMania goes off the air tonight. WrestleMania post show, hosted of course by the great Joe Tessitore. It'll be on Peacock and all of WWE social media channels. And tomorrow morning, WrestleMania recap. Sam Roberts, Megan Morant break down WrestleMania wherever you get your audio podcasts.
I'm not gonna watch that, but okay.
A lot of celebrities tonight, Pat.
Celebs around.
Let's see.
Thank you for hanging with us.
See me on my fucking god. That is celebrity, bro. When was the last time? I have not heard of her in a while. Lil Yachty? Okay, Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty. There's a W. Who's next to him?
As we all know, we appreciate you, Yachty, for coming
Really
through
saying,
WrestleMania.
seriously,
You know,
bro.
WWE is presented by Xfinity. Stay connected to more of the WWE action you love with Wi-Fi built for streaming from Xfinity. Well, the United States title match is brought to you by Weekly American
U.S.
Boxing.
title, okay, so
The undisputed champions.
now things are getting more better.
We're going to get into
More
more of that
interesting.
later on because technique and charity face to face. The megastar L.A. Knight defends the United States Championship against the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu. The match that pits Swagger
Jacob is winning, bro. We already know.
Take a look at the history of
It's gonna be done in like 10 minutes, bro.
One of the biggest stars in this entire industry, L.A. Knight. I just need to cook for a minute.
Now we're about to cook. This is like the 4th match of the night.
Let me talk to you. Fan support just breaks the scale for the megastar. Where he goes, we get major ovations. Call me what you want, but sooner or later, you will call me United States champ. Because I made it that way. With everybody saying, everybody looking is gunning for this thing. It doesn't matter if it's open challenges, world-class athletes, all right. But nobody comes out with this because I won't let you. And that's the way it's got to be because I made it that way.
That's how Jacob showed up.
Reckless and lawless.
You can't say no to this, bro. You can't say no to him. He'll kill you, bro.
God help us all. There's a werewolf on the loose.
I Even guys that come down and say,
Jacob Fatu was blessed with all of the physical gifts a human being could ever want, but none of the morality.
If you ain't know, I'm on gas, no brakes with it. Whoever get in my place, I'ma dog walk that ass.
I'm a dog walking.
How do you stop Jacob Fatu? The guy's like the undead. He just keeps coming forward no matter what you throw at him.
He's a beast, bro.
What you thought I was crazy? Huh?
Huh?
I'm just getting started.
Fatu is no longer satisfied in playing a loyal soldier to anyone.
That U.S. title, I'm for the home with you or without you.
Yarrami.
No, cut that.
Yarrami.
I understand that this thing makes me a marked man. But understand something. I've been a marked man from the day I walked into SmackDown with the chip or not. But at the end of the day, WrestleMania, it's the same song. And still, United States champion.
LFW, come on with it. It's either you lay here or I will beat your ass down. Hell, I'm America's most wanted. Hell, I'm a menace to society.
Hold on.
That's true.
A taste of what's to come.
I don't think this guy could be stopped, bro.
No breaks down. The way I see things, that U.S. title is coming to me.
Yarrami. Bro got the werewolf fucking mask. Then you got the fucking the Timu weekend. Send it to Cole.
Introducing first, the challenger from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 291 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Question is, can Jacob Fatu on the footsteps of his family member?
What? Shower already? No, shower already. Yo, come on, man. Yo.
WWE. Talk about unpredictable.
Jacob Fatu does not view Jey Uso as a family member. Jacob Fatu is obsessed with winning gold for his family and ushering in a new era of Samoan dominance built in his own image.
I know that his family is obviously very successful at this business. But whenever I say this guy might be the next one, I'm talking about the entire damn business, not just his family.
This United States title match is brought to you by Wheatley American Vodka. Wheatley is the undisputed champ of smooth, and it's 10 times distilled because cutting corners isn't American. Tonight they celebrate the superstars aiming to achieve their own American dream. Grab an American Mule today. Wheatley, the official vodka of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly. They're just teasing us, right?
Little Polka, word, Steve Weiser, word, and Jacob Fatu fight for a U.S. title. This is the call.
Notice that nobody in the audience is booing Jacob Fatu. They simply don't care. Look into those eyes and the pitiless soul that resides behind them, and you understand exactly why. Bite your tongues, or he'll bite them for you.
Oh shit.
Looks like you, McAfee, with the chauffeur driver.
Never in a million years. But LA Knights are riding in style. He said that was too live and too loud. It overheated. Max capacity of heat of LA Knight and the Maserati.
Megastar entrance in the Maserati, which may well in part be due to the fact that Knight competed twice last night on SmackDown, and that body took a hell of a lot of punishment, and perhaps he needed a little assistance getting down to the ring this evening. Question the smarts of competing so close to this match.
Then his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing at 240 pounds, he is the United States Champion, LA Knight.
You know, Weekly American Vodka and the WWE are proud to be joined tonight by Senior Master Sergeant Michael Denot from the USO and Creech Air Force Base here in Nevada. Weekly raised the glass to Senior Master Sergeant Denot and all retired and active members of the U.S. military for your service.
What a hero, thank you.
Thank you, sir. You know, the entrances really tell a story, Wade, of the contrasting styles of the two men in this match.
Well, LA Knights got this place on their feet, and you like Bob Dylan, right?
Exactly.
Well, my loins, they are a-tickling. That was the famous Bob Dylan hit back in the 60s. And tonight, LA Knight wants to deliver a major hit of his own.
It's actually the time they are changing.
That's not how I heard.
I get your point. Spot 2, LA Knight for the United States Championship. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held the gold over the years. Of course, the very first was mentioned by Triple H in his Hall of Fame speech last night, the great Harley Race. And tonight, LA Knight looks to retain. Jacob Fatu looks to win his first ever singles title in WWE.
Coast to coast, coast to coast. He is everything that you would want in a champion here at the WWE.
Last night, last month, LA Knight knocked off Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, look at that. Nice neck breaker by Knight.
This is Knight trying to end things quick. I think he took a hell of a beating last night.
Went for the BFT and Fatu countered. And now Knight looking into the eyes of a werewolf.
The game plan of LA Knight was perfect until Jacob Fatu had very different ideas, and there's fear now in the eyes of the megastar.
No, wait, I was going to ask you, strategy for LA Knight against this crazy guy.
Throw everything you can at the guy and hope whatever body weaknesses you have are not too late. And the ribs of LA Knight, look how badly he had to grab them there.
That's because of the beatdown last night.
Oh, that spine of LA Knight, especially the entire midsection, 2 matches, 24 hours before this defense is absolute insanity. I love the megastar, but sometimes he is completely delusional with that confidence, and he's going to pay the price here.
Jacob Fatu is just a crazy individual. This guy has done stints in prison. When he got out the last time, he said he was going to change his life around. Slept on a mattress in an abandoned home for a number of months just to get an opportunity to try to do this, get involved in combat sports. And he's trying to make the most of it.
Had to learn a lot of lessons on his road to right now.
Live that kind of lifestyle. It's going to give you an insatiable hunger. That is the scariest part of Jacob Fatu.
Sunset flip, and LA Knight moves out of harm's way.
Mentally, he's ready. Physically, he's ready. Is tonight the night where he gets gold, or is LA Knight
turn it into a cross-body lateral press kick out at 2?
That frenzy of energy that took over this stadium when the megastar arrived has completely been neutralized now.
Maserati tonight. A lot less boom.
This is Jacob's WrestleMania debut. A couple of important points here, Wade. He's never been pinned or forced to submit in WWE, and he beat Braun Strowman in a last man standing match to earn this opportunity tonight.
Yeah, it was a match that the whole world thought Braun Strowman was simply unbeatable in. It was a match that Braun Strowman has made his own over the past 10 years. Enter Jacob Fatu, rip up the record books. This guy is completely different to anything we've seen before.
I mean, he's an uber athlete. He's got a killer instinct. Doesn't give a damn about anybody.
His size, his proportion, make him very tough to stop.
And smart move by LA Knight. Go to the knee, take out Fatu. LA Knight now with a basement drop kick. Drives Fatu outside the ring.
Fatu, no stranger to the outside of the ring.
And LA Knight now drives Fatu right between the announce tables.
It was an ugly landing for LA Knight. Well, may well have jarred those ribs once again. Caught the rope on the way through.
Look at LA Knight. He's got about 3% body fat. The amount of work and discipline this man has to the craft of being our champion is certainly admirable. But he's in a dogfight with all of them.
Power slam, caught Knight in midair. Fatu delivered it. Trying to win the United States Championship. Hooks the leg now and a kick out.
Jacob Fatu just has that intangible quality that terrifies and captivates in equal measures. A natural born fear factor for the entire locker room due to his abilities to pull off moves like that in the blink of an eye.
I like that, Wade. Fear factor.
I mean, he defeats opponents before they even get in the ring with him.
Went for the running senton, and Knight desperately got the knees up to the spine of Fatu.
Literally anything can happen with Jacob Fatu. He's athletic enough to be able to accomplish any move he wants to beat your ass, but then he can also round and pound you out of here.
You get the sense the game plan of LA Knight is gone, and now it's just a scramble for survival.
LA Knight, though, no stranger to this.
Oh, pop up Samoan. Tried it again. This time Knight able to count. Went to the well once too often. Well, maybe not. Oh, LA Knight, nice arm drag.
What a move by LA Knight.
He's just left in this tank of Knight. He simply can't follow it up.
He can't follow it up, but he's getting a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, but Wade, you're a 5-time Intercontinental Champion. That's what being a champ's all about, right? Digging down when you have to.
Ability to dig deep when it matters most. The problem is, can you dig as deep as Jacob Fatu? The answer, maybe yes.
Fatu went face first off the steel post. And LA Knight with some body shots, taken down the midsection. And Knight started the attack on Fatu.
That's our U.S. champion.
LA Knight into the corner with a running knee.
From looking sluggish to looking like a perpetual motion machine once again.
A lot of yes in Las Vegas.
Shoulder to the post. Now on the other side, and LA Knight starting to put the beating on Jacob Fatu. Knight now turns him inside out. LA Knight with an opportunity.
LA Knight knew he was in for a fight. He was ready for it. Now he's going to the sky.
Yeah. Top rope by Knight, takes down Fatu, big elbow cover for his retention in Vegas, and a kick out at 2.
Well, how clever was that of LA Knight adapting mid-air?
Did you took the medicine yet?
Jacob Fatu was supposed to be live.
No hagas que el río viene de la calle, no sé si la mía lo limpió. Viene de la calle.
LA Knight just threw his absolute best shot at Fatu.
Beyond human ability to regenerate in record time.
All those lessons we talked about earlier, top of this ring.
And LA Knight, he knew it was coming. And again, Knight knows Fatu well. Great defense there.
Great defense, but how do you follow it up when you've had the stuffing knocked out of you and your ribs are on fire? Go for broke, LA Knight.
That's what he's trying to do here. Trying to hook Fatu. He's hung up on the top rope. Big elbow drops Knight. LA Knight now. Oh, athleticism. Oh, and he turns it around. Fatu face first. Knight for the win. What a move by LA Knight. Fatu kicks it 2.5. Senior official Charles Robinson was right there with the call.
Incredible athleticism, balance, and raw power from the megastar that really should have been enough. But Fatu once again equal to it.
With LA Knight at this stage of the match, being able to jump all the way up to the top rope.
The It's that Kavorka that's thick in the air here in Las Vegas.
For the BFT, the 1-4 spot on 2, follows it up with a super kick. Drop side of the corner. LA is in trouble. Back him on up.
Looking fresh as a daisy once again is Fatu.
And again. There's a Rikishi just eating
Those
Fatu.
gotta get fucking burned over there.
The nephew of both men, it's Jacob now, heads out to the apron. Fatu heading up to the top rope. Jacob Fatu from the top. Swanton for the United States Championship. Covered by Fatu. Kick out by 9 and 2. What a matchup for the United States title.
2.99 after Jacob Fatu did the unthinkable with a beautiful maneuver. That swanton from the top that really should have put the megastar away, but the megastar just grows into the brightest of spotlights, and it gets no brighter than WrestleMania.
How the hell LA Knight still fighting? First singles championship match in WWE for Fatu. LA Knight with much more experience when it comes to that at this level.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jacob Fatu just throwing heads.
LA Knight as the crowd's coming alive here.
Split crowd.
Activated by Jacob Fatu. And his insane abilities.
Top rope moonsault. Caught him with a BFT. LA Knight with a BFT. And Jacob Fatu stays alive. Holy hell. LA Knight hit Fatu out of midair and a moonsault with a BFT. One of the biggest BFTs of his career.
From unbelievable to unfortunate in the space of 3 seconds, a perfectly executed BFT against a flying opponent just landed so badly for LA Knight.
Kicked off. Jacob Fatu in the sky. That may have been LA Knight's last hurrah, or was it? The Knight still fighting back.
Fatu is hurting in a big way here, unsurprisingly after that BFT.
Kick. LA Knight ribs.
Ribs first on the top buckle.
And El Fatu right to the small of the back. The ribs again, wearing down the champion.
Who would think of hitting a senton in that position?
Oh, Jacob Fatu, obviously. Oh, there's a Samoan drop from the top. Every move so powerful and devastating. Fatu, top rope, moonsault connects. Fatu's not done yet. Jacob's going to go on top again with another moonsault. Covered by Fatu. Jacob Fatu, the United States champion.
Well, yeah.
Here to celebrate the legendary Haku.
Haku. This is that.
As Jacob Fatu wins the first singles goal of his career in WWE.
First of many, we all assume. But you have to appreciate your first ever title, Jacob Fatu.
I mean, this was an incredible match, Wade.
Both men showed A+ athleticism. This was the moment it looked like the megastar may have done the incredible putting away Fatu, but this man just bounces back time and time again, and that is just a work of art from the ultimate savage in this industry. And LA Knight was giving it everything he got, but when you absorb this kind of punishment, although that was a moment with a BFT connected out of nowhere, and fortuitously for Fatu, he just landed in the right spot to grab the ropes.
Everything Fatu does is impressive, including pop-up moonsaults off the top rope. He hit 3 of them on LA Knight, and that was all he needed to become our United States champion at WrestleMania 41.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night for the Ottawa family bloodline.
Jacob Fatu is now the United States
Another title
champion.
change. There's 3 already.
SmackDown better beware of the werewolf.
Wheatley American Vodka is for hardworking people with true American spirit. People who never just mail it in.
Oh, a thing of beauty!
People who rise to the occasion.
Here we go!
Men and women who know how to get the job done.
From the top!
And when the day is over, nothing's better than celebrating with something truly American.
Wheatley is so good, I'm drinking it.
Finally! WrestleMania is coming back to New Orleans! WrestleMania 42, live from the Superdome! WWE fans, start playing Fatal Fury. City of Hope on Monday, April 21st, 3 days before launch. Scan the QR code and pre-order now for early access. While you're there, join the mailing list for your chance to win an exclusive WWE giveaway. Scan now. While the WWE returns to South Blue, Las Vegas, with the Undertaker One Dead Man show tonight. WrestleMania featuring Tony Hinchcliffe and friends tomorrow. And NXT this Tuesday, April 22nd. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. What a WrestleMania Saturday this has been so far, presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfied. And by WWE 2K25, WrestleMania sale is here. WWE 2K25 is 20% off on all platforms today, bringing you the unique opportunity to rewatch Bloodline, Family, and 2K showcase the Bloodline Dynasty, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates. Save today. Well, the Countdown show earlier today, the announcement was made by Rey Mysterio. He is not medically cleared to compete tonight because of an injury suffered on Friday Night SmackDown last night. But he will be replaced in this match by the great Rey Phoenix, who has a score to settle with El Grande Americano. And both these men's WrestleMania debuts next.
Born in the heart of Mexico and forged in the fire of tradition, the art of lucha libre is more than a spectacle. High-flying warriors and masked heroes have captivated generations. It is a legacy rooted in honor, passion, and an unbreakable spirit. In lucha libre, the mask is sacred, a warrior's soul woven into every stitch. The luchadors mask may conceal their identity, but their undeniable connection can craft a legacy that echoes throughout eternity. Today, this time honored tradition carries forth, but there is one star that shines brighter than all the rest. He is a champion, an icon, a Hall of Famer. He is the evolution of lucha libre. And we all know that la evolución es un misterio. He is
El Grande Americano. After being let go for many years, it's a pleasure to be back. I was on my way to being a freaking hero for these people. Just for the whole lucha libre community to rise up against me. So after all I did, blackball me. Nobody blackballs El Grande Americano. I blackball you.
What the hell is that? Oh, Carolina! Down goes Ray! And the security's dragging this lucha around here. Did that say American made?
that Jackie Ray Ball. That was El Grande Americano.
You're trying to tell me me that the man who was out there wearing a lucha mask, that wasn't you.
What I'm telling you, Kathy, is security here is clearly pathetic. You're a real jackass. They talk to me like that? Dr. Snow, really? Greatest luchador of all time? Are you kidding me? Rey Mysterio and his little pals. They are just the cheap knockoff of El Grande Americano. Hey, that piece of metal? It was a cool towel, obviously. But of course, Rey couldn't help himself.
Oh no, headbutt to Ray with a loaded mask.
Rey Mysterio thought he could insult the legacy of the great El Grande Americano. Now he finds himself too weak to compete at WrestleMania. And it doesn't matter who stands up in his place, not even if your name is Face. Tonight at WrestleMania, the true identity of Lucha Libre will be revealed. Rey Fénix takes on El Grande Americano.
Oh goodness.
This is who I think it is.
Yeah, Jack Gable. No. Shoot.
Try again. Brother.
Very active man. More people forced to wear the El Grande Americano mask.
El Grande Americano has been great since he debuted on Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the dawn of America, weighing in at 202 pounds, El Grande Americano.
Well, apparently Alicia didn't get the memo. He actually now hails from the Gulf of Mexico. Hey, Pat, you explained that on your show.
That's right, it was an accounting logistical thing. Whenever he was born, Gulf of Mexico. You see.
Nonetheless, you guys do realize you can't spell luchador without Chad, right? Luchador.
Yeah, and that or could be the fact that you are wrong. And this is El Grande Americano.
I've heard you banging on about this for weeks now, Michael. What I haven't had you do is supply one single solitary shred of evidence to back up these outlandish claims about the real identity.
A lot of people have that tattoo on their back. I thought about doing it just last week.
How about that Chad just did some normal basis?
Well, maybe he drew a little inspiration from Chad Gable, who is an Olympian. But with all that being said, just a few weeks ago, Wade, I don't know if you saw it. Chad Gable and El Grande Americano seen in the same hallway at the same damn time.
Yeah, there you go. Proof positive that Michael Cole is a liar.
And people have footage of Sasquatch, too. I mean, come on. It happens all the time.
I went hunting with a guy one time down in Georgia, told me that he had footage. And he said he had, I was 8 hours out in the woods that night. We didn't hear a thing. You know how they look for Sasquatch? They just yell. They think that is what's going to get the call back. I'll tell you what, it didn't. With that being said, that's El Grande Americano. Chad Gable, not here tonight.
Michael Cole just doesn't have enough respect for Lucha Libre to leave a luchador alone. You want him to take his mask off, right? That is death to the career of a luchador. Now, speaking of a luchador.
Hi, Chad. Hey, Chad, what's up?
Said no lie in response to Cole. Again.
What a moment for us right now.
His opponent from Mexico, weighing in at 182 pounds, Rey Phoenix.
It's an honor to be here for Rey Phoenix's.
Yeah, of course, replacing Rey Mysterio because of the injury on Friday Night SmackDown.
Rey Phoenix had a hell of a night last night on SmackDown, initially throwing Chad Gable, of all people, out of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, later on in the match, out of the crowd, El Grande Americano appeared and eliminated Rey Phoenix from the match. So there's real beef between these two.
Major announcement was made earlier today on the Countdown Show. Has something to do with this guest here tonight, Makingo. He is a former AAA champion. The reason we bring that up is because the WWE has acquired a organization known as AAA. We'll talk more about that after this matchup. Also, look who's here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen of that,
Dana White.
CEO Dana White enjoying the night with us here at the WWE. Big business brain on that. Guiding UFC to new heights tonight, taking in WrestleMania 41. Rey Phoenix debuting at WrestleMania. What a dream. Hold on. That's not bad.
Who runs into a big kick? Get this Vikingo thrown out of here.
Why? Americano got in his face.